Hi, my name is Laura Now, and I'm one of the group members who created the film opening Infatuated. For our piece, at first we were divided on what type of movie and film opening should be created. In the long run, however, I think the piece we created turned out to be well done and effective at accomplishing its overall goals. Our movie opening is a combination of combined clips from a stalker who killed her lover. I played the girl who stalked and killed the boy, who she was insanely crushing on, as seen in the opening as she stalks him and buries the body. Playing her was extremely fun, as we got to tie in even to the mise-en-scène of creating specific outfits, lighting areas, and makeup effects to develop the tone and further the movie. As for the rest of the movie, it will consist of the girl developing her crush and why she decides to kill him. The introduction included a flashback, setting the plot for the entire movie to follow. Infatuated is a unique movie in the sense of many factors, primarily being the reason my group and I chose to create it this way. Our movie challenges normal conventions seen in this genre of film. While it is not uncommon to have a stalker portrayed in a movie similar to ours, we chose to make our stalker a girl. In most cases, males are tended to be shown as the stalker, but we decided to break down on the typical convention of this and use a female stalker instead. Due to this, our movie is unique in the factor that it will be one of the few in the category in which shows the opposite gender as a stalker. This will be shown further as the movie progresses, following her every step as she obsesses over him and proceeds to kill him in the long run. This being the first big characteristic differing our group project from most movies out there, I believe it creates a new atmosphere and breaks down standard conventions present in the film industry on stalker movies. Our movie also represents social groups and issues present in society today. Our movie is relatable for teenagers, but it is taken into extreme proportion. Every teenager has felt attraction towards someone, but we attempted to create an extreme in which attraction turns into obsession. Due to this, while some parts will feel relatable to the teenagers' lives, others will feel different drastically due to their obsessions overall. Similarly, we target the issue of mental illness that is present and commonly debated across the world. The main character in which I play struggles with a mental illness, seen as she talks to herself and hears voices, which can be specifically seen in the voiceover done in the first half of the film opening. Due to being an extremely obsessed stalker, her obsession has spiraled out of control, creating this image of a mentally ill teenager. Infatuated is an extremely engaging movie to audience members. Due to the massive amounts of suspense present in the film, we attract an audience and create a film in which they will not get bored. Our film will primarily attract female girls, which was our target audience overall in the piece. Along with suspense, the same factor being relatable towards the crushes teenage girls have in high school will also create the same factor of appeal. While relatable in some sense, they will enjoy watching the extreme extent in which this movie is taken, and be interested in it due to the many plot twists and factors that will be present in the entire movie. In terms of distribution, our movie will be distributed in similar ways to other teenage dramas. As a team, we will target social media accounts that are used by our target audiences, like Instagram and Twitter. Accounts will be made to publicize the movie and drop trailers and scenes to draw the movie in. We also chose to create a trailer to play on YouTube as advertisements. We will release our movie in movie theaters and then further to create contacts with streaming sites to allow it to be aired on places like Netflix and Hulu, which will create a long-lasting appeal to watch the movie. This is common in most teenage thrillers. However, one thing we do want to incorporate is music, as creating a good soundtrack by a combination of popular artists will help the movie to gain popularity amongst teenage groups. This is not done normally in our genre, but has been successful in other movies and could work in ours. On a personal level, this project helped me to develop my skills and increase my overall media production levels. Before coming to this class, I knew nothing about the media industry and editing. I took the class by accident and ended up loving it. This project required me to think outside of the box, by first coming up with a unique and creative idea. I expanded my ways of thinking in order to help develop the idea for the film. Similarly, I had no idea how to edit clips. Through the project, we learned to film double than what was needed, and I specifically learned how to edit sound clips and choose music that fits with the piece. I strengthened my knowledge on the use of camera angles and the effects that they have towards an audience, by actually applying it versus knowing a textbook definition. I also learned how to be a better team player in a group project, by stepping up to take the lead role when no one else wanted to be it. However, my favorite part I think I learned how to do is to incorporate mise-en-scène into a piece. I was in charge of choosing locations to film, creating outfits and makeup looks to further the tone, and even getting the supplies needed in the film. However, the project was a blast and I learned so much about the media industry and production methods in which I did not know before I did it. A part of creating our film opening was incorporating technology into the piece. We used an editing software, Wondershare Filmora 9, to do the piece. I was able to help expand my knowledge of editing films off of iMovie to a more professional software. We were able to learn music effects such as the volume levels changing and even creating filters to put onto the shots in order to change the display. The software worked well and allowed us to be effective in editing and describing our piece. Through all of these factors, we created a unique idea in the film opening Infatuated. From what I previously discussed, the factors were combined and included in the film opening. By breaking down these stereotypes in movies and incorporating these unique factors, we were able to create our overall piece, the film opening of Infatuated.